Hey, the Worship Leader Cohort, April 17, 2026. You know, there's a quiet tension that many worship leaders are carrying right now. You love what you do, you feel called to it, you show up prepared, committed, and consistent. But yet, somewhere along the way, in all the middle of it, clarity can start to feel harder to access. You're leading, building, organizing, and serving, but internally, you sense that there's another level of depth, awareness, and direction that you have not fully stepped into yet. And speaking from my own experience, this is not a failure. It's not even a lack of passion. It's often the result of how most worship leaders were conditioned. Many leaders were placed into a position with trust and opportunity, but without a clear pathway for growth. And over time, you learn through experience, feedback, and repetition. And without realizing it, leadership can feel reactive instead of intentional. What's missing? Spiritual clarity and ministry grounding. This is where the Worship Leader Cohort comes into play. I want to take this time to share an excerpt of the book that I have written for this cohort that we'll be using over the next 6 weeks in our study. I address the idea and reality of leading with humility, that it's not just about your growth. I go on to say it impacts everyone around you. When a worship leader models service over performance, the team feels safe, valued, and empowered. Worship becomes less about perfection and production and more about presence and about God's peace. Humility doesn't change the way you lead, it changes the way your team experiences and the people experience worship. Leading worship is also about relationships. It transforms your rehearsals, your services, and ultimately the hearts of the people that you lead and those that you serve alongside in your church. So let go of ego, embrace service, and watch your leadership flourish in a way that you've never imagined. More insights like this, conversations from worship leaders across the board that come just like you, looking for their next step into the season that God has called them, where it's really more about evaluating where you are now versus even where you want to be, but what has God called you to this moment in this time? And how are you using that time to slow down and take a longer look to dwell deeply and richly into His Word and receive that nourishment that the Holy Spirit wants to give you? Join us here on our cohort, April 17th, 2026. Click the link below, and I hope to see you here.